Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well this afternoon. Light my sage here. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for all of your likes and your comments. I appreciate them all. Let's tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this afternoon. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Tower, sudden change, upheaval, whoo, big time, profound, groundbreaking change. Challenged by Nine of Cups reversed, materialism, indulgence. In the subconscious. Seven of Swords reversed, malicious, getting caught. In the recent past. The Fool reversed, reckless, bad choices, risk-taking. Intentions and expectations. The Knight of Swords and the Upright. Driven to succeed. Defending beliefs. In the near future, strength, subtle power, courage. The lens is being looked through. The Eight of Swords reversed. It could be a release of negative thoughts, opening to a new perspective. In the environment, Lovers, the strength of two together, harmony, relationships, union. Hopes and fears. So we've got healing and rejuvenation. Illusion, subconscious, and we've got the King of Cups here. So there's emotional balance. So there's a renewal, a healing of the illusion, of this fearful illusion, and it's brought into balance. In the outcome, the Ace of Wands reversed. No passion. Unfinished enterprises. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Seven of Wands in the upright. So you held your own, you stood up for yourself, you were able to maintain control and protect yourself, and you're coming into your Nine of Pentacles here. Your reward for the fruits of your labor. This is a solid foundation. A solid, frugal foundation. Wealth security. It's collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Promise. So there's a tower happening. Sudden change. You didn't do anything. There's a promise, or there's a new promise. You didn't do anything. So there's a big tower happening. They're challenged because they were indulgent and focused on materialism. Maybe they did nothing to get the materialism. Maybe they didn't earn it. Maybe that's what that's saying. But we'll continue to clarify. Location. They don't know where you are. They got caught being malicious. Perception in the reverse. So they had the wrong idea about you. They had the wrong idea about you. They were reckless and made bad choices. And it's time for a change. We've got somebody wants to defend their beliefs. To a bohemian to the Creator. We got strength here in the near future. It's visible, so it's seen. It's the strength here is seen, so it's not a hidden strength. Something's happening that people can see. There is an Eight of Swords here in the lens, so there's opening to a new perspective, a releasing of negative thoughts. There is a defense here. We got Lovers in the environment, strength of two together, which is what is most likely seen, justice. Justice. So yeah, people are able to see the strength of these two together. Micro, macro, take it how it resonates. You got the Star here. So there's a healing and a rejuvenation of this illusion, of this, of fear and anxiety maybe, regarding union. And there is a return to balance, emotional balance. Creativity. Wow, this is really blurry. I wonder if it's just bad quality or what. And we got the Ace of Wands reversed. So there's unfinished business. Somebody doesn't have any energy or ambition. Vanity in the reverse. No more vanity. We've got appearance on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's making an appearance. And they are what? Whoa. So somebody's making an appearance. It could be that there is some sort of an announcement, like this is an official, right? Making an appearance regarding the hardship of those who are of service, right? The arcana that were innocent arcana seated on the spiritual throne. And these ones, they brought drama to their home, to the home. Wow. There are some changes regarding the perspectives. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Shadow. There's a tower happening in the shadows. Whatever was hidden, like whatever was going on in the shadows, it's like crumbling. It's all falling apart. You didn't do anything. And there's something about a promise, like there's a new promise. Or like there's a promise, or like this was promised. something. Like if you didn't do anything, whatever, you didn't do anything and you're receiving a promise. These ones were all about materialism and smugness and indulgence. They don't know where you are. Soul contract. They're challenged because you have a promise. You didn't do anything here. You have a promise. You have a soul contract. These ones, they don't know where you are. They're very smug. They don't know where you are. They're challenged by your soul contract. They have a misperception. They didn't have the right idea about you, and they got caught being malicious. Wow. They got caught being malicious using sex. And they didn't care what anybody thought about it. They got caught being malicious using sex, and they didn't care what anybody thought about it. They didn't have the right perception about you, and they're in a tower. It's too late for them to take any action. They're out of time. They were reckless and made some bad choices. And again, time for a change. They can't do anything about it. Third party. So you've got the Knight of Swords here, right? They're it's like they're trying to defend their beliefs to the Creator. They're trying to think fast. Neglected in the reverse. They weren't neglected. They weren't neglected. You've got strength here, and it's visible. Everybody can see how strong you are. Again. So you're strong. It's visible. Everybody can see it. There's these ones, these third parties, they made mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. And it's, again, this time card came out again. I'm afraid it's too late to take any action. So there's that. This Eight of Swords reversed with this defense and stuff, it could be that they're suffering from anger and guilt, but they're opening to a new perspective. They're trying to defend themselves. But there's not a lot they can do. Justice is being served on behalf of those who love themselves. Daydreaming. They're daydreaming, longing for you. Strength of 2 together. Justice. So it's like a couple or couples who have entered into soul contracts are strong together. It's visible. Everybody can see the strength of these power couples, right? And they are together here in the environment delivering justice and bringing healing to the illusion, bringing balance, emotional balance to the idea and process of union. So yeah, healing the fear around union, because there's really been a number done on it, man. Look, you're irreplaceable. You're coming into reciprocity. These ones know they've caused so much damage. They know, to someone who loves themselves, and you're starting a new chapter. You're getting healing around the fear and anxiety of union and relationship. There is a King of Cups here, a star, who is emotionally balanced, a creator, very creative person. And this could be who you're lining up with. You got the star with the healing regarding fear and anxiety around the 2 of Cups. You're irreplaceable. This is you're due an equal give and take, a reciprocity. You're due to have a relationship that strengthens your world and multiplies your world in a good way, rather than detract from it and deduct from it. That's your justice. So we've got reflection in the reverse. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So they don't have clarity. They don't have energy. They don't have clarity with the Ace of Wands reverse. They don't have energy. They don't have clarity. They don't have any motivation. They're in this shadowy space, and they're got vanity in the reverse. So it's like they've lost their zest for fuckery. Pardon my language. The truth has been revealed. And they are unsatisfied about this dishonesty. They missed their opportunity. And you are coming into a reunion. So yeah, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to read them. I like that. These power couples are really making a presence, right? So there's a promise. There's a promise. There's a big tower going on in the shadowy realm. There's a big tower going on. A sudden release. A sudden change. You didn't do anything. You don't have to do anything. There's a promise made. Maybe that's it. You don't have to do anything. This is happening. Yeah, you're seen as honest. You didn't do anything. And there's a promise. You're an honest person. And you've got this soul contract. And these ones are challenged because they don't know where you're at. And they need stuff. Like they're in a 9 of Cups reversed. So they're very smug and indulgent and materialistic. They don't know where you're at. They need to know where you're at. They're in a tower. Envy. They're envious of you. Man. That's a challenge. They got caught being malicious, using sex, using sex, and they didn't care what anybody thought about it. Using sexual encounters, they got caught being malicious, and they didn't care what anybody thought about it. They had the wrong perception about you. You persevered through whatever they put you through. They were fearless and reckless and made some bad choices. It's time for a change regarding this third wheel enemy situation. Death. Man, there's endings. There's serious endings happening. They want to defend their beliefs to the Creator. They were never neglected. They were never neglected. They had everything they needed. And yet they were envious of you. They wanted to hurt you, even though you didn't have what they had. And they had everything they needed. And yet they were envious of you when you didn't do anything. You were just honest and loving. They used passion to it's like they used some weird passion, some weird chemistry to be malicious to those who didn't do anything. And yeah, and you persevered. So I don't know, like, what they were doing exactly. There's no regret. They don't regret what they were doing. They were never neglected. They're trying to defend their beliefs to the Creator. Your strength is obvious and seen by everybody here in the near future. These ones made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs, and they're out of time. It's too late to take any more action. It's done. They're in fear. But they have no regret for what they did. So this could be, you've gained your freedom. You are free. And it is seen. So your strength is visible to everybody. You've gained your freedom. You're no longer bound. You're longing for somebody, your lover here. You were able to be, like, you got a defense, or there was some sort of a successful defense here. There is a longing. Somebody finds you irreplaceable. These lovers are in the environment. The strength of two together is a choice for partnership. That's justice, reciprocal. I know what I'm here to do. It's happiness. I am aware that by being happy means I'm on the right path. So there's happiness. There's purpose. This you can trust. And there's doubt. Even in times of doubt, you release the need to know all the answers. It's like flowing, right, with the river of life. Trusting that the universe will land you where you need to be, you know? right where you need to be. There will be, it looks to me like, or there is a hope that there will be a healing and a renewal regarding this illusion um, of fear regarding harmonious partnerships. It looks to me as though um, the emotions and the heart and all of that will be healed creatively. Creatively through music, vibrations, because this person here is playing the piano. So healing is going to come through tolerance, through compassion, through being supportive, understanding, trying to visualize yourself in another's situation, and you've been through some crappy situations, so you probably don't have very big of a problem doing that. And there's the star, so you're the star, and you're coming into this loving cup this king is holding. See, and there's like music, there's wings, so there's like this angelic quality to this card. There's the creativity, vibration. And this person's old, like ancient creativity. This bohemian here is the artist, the creator. So it's like creators all over this. Well, not all over, but they're in the intentions and expectations, and also in the hopes and fears. I mean, it's like this: the creator's guy got the hand of God is on this. Forgiveness. And forgiveness, another word for forgiveness is release. And this could be the last bit of shadow work that you need to do before this transition is releasing that fear regarding these third-party situations which have just been plaguing you your whole freaking life, Maybe for many cycles. Maybe it's like not only been through your life, but your mother's life, your grandmother's life. These types of cycles, right, have been through your genealogy for generations. And so there's a forgiveness, like like it's like maybe like a debt, and I don't know. It's sort of like there was, and I don't, it was like a debt. Now, whether the debt was earned or not, I can't say, okay? It simply was. And what you look at it as, you don't look at it as whether it was a debt or not. You look at it as an opportunity for expansion. When you fill a jar too full of water and you put it in the freezer with that lid tight on it, and it freezes and it expands, if there's not enough space in the vessel, or if the vessel's not properly prepped or cared for when it's filled, it will shatter, right? So I guess my analogy doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, except that you have to take some care when you're with your vessel. And when it comes to releasing fear and illusion around and anxiety around this partnership, it's like you got to be careful that you don't cap yourself, right? Don't cap yourself. You got to leave room for expansion. Because there will be times when you expand and there will be times when you contract. And through all of that, there will be fear and anxiety. And there's that forgiveness of that, the uncomfortableness of it, right? It's kind of like a rubber band. You're expanding and you're contracting in this healing energy. You know, sometimes you expand out in your light, and then sometimes you contract into your shadow, and it's like this constant shift. It's like the waters when they flow in the river. It's like sometimes they're really smooth and calm, and sometimes the waves are like cresting and crashing and cresting and crashing. And I guess I have no idea what I'm saying with this. I honestly have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just speaking. But forgiveness, this is the final process, the forgiveness, the release of the fear and anxiety of these third wheel enemies, right? And walking with this blind faith and the strength that you hold inside of you, and this connection and this focus and this subtle power that you have, and you have this intimate, intuitive connection with Creator. And so you trust. And you release the need to know all the answers when you are in doubt. And you don't freeze up with your cap on too tight, because you may just break something. If somebody gives you a cold shoulder, I don't know, man. Okay, take it as it resonates. All right, let's move on. We got one more thing here to pull. Failure. So the reflection is in the reverse, and they're in an Ace of Wands reversed. They have no energy. Vanity is in the reverse, and we have failure. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. Again, expanding consciousness and awareness, freedom. So that's like, consciousness and awareness. Like, you've been so accustomed to swimming in a soup of third-party situations and enemies and all that, and it has really affected your mindset and your energy signature around partnerships and relationships and all of that. And so this is, I suppose, the final challenge to forgive that, let it go, release it, so so that you can be free of it. You got to drop it so that you can, with faith, blind faith, trust, moving into this in the environment. You are you are seen as irreplaceable, and you're getting your reciprocity. So there is the challenge there to just what is that song? Oh my gosh, I almost had it. Anyway. Sorry about that. I went off on a tangent that may not have made any sense at all. Because I whatever. Let me know in the comments. Alrighty then. Message of concern, but it fell in my lap and it went upside down, so it is a message of concern in the reverse. Maybe somebody ignored a message of concern. Maybe they received a warning and they did nothing. That's probably it. They received a message of concern and they did nothing. So now they're in a tower and despair. False person, envious, materialistic, indulgent, smug, can't find your location, doesn't know where you're at. Challenged by your new soul contract here, the strength of two together, visibly seen by everyone. Whoever this is, they were using chemistry. They were trying to use some weird passions, whatever, to maliciously gain a marriage, and it failed. They got caught. They didn't care what anybody said about it. They had the wrong perception about you, and you persevered through that, whatever that passion attack was. That this third wheel party hit you with, and there's a death here. So it's like, I don't know what it resulted in. I mean, I don't know what kind of, they're in a tower. So whatever this passion attack was, it was malicious. You persevered through it. And it's like it backfired because they're in a tower. They got caught by the main male. Or maybe it's the main male who persevered through it. The main male persevered through it. Unexpected income. They were reckless and fearless. They made bad choices trying to get unexpected income. It's time for a change. There's a death here, or an ending for this third party situation. They're trying to defend their beliefs to the Creator. They were never neglected. They're not in regret for what they did. They're thinking about somebody. They're all up in their thoughts about something. Thinking about other people's business. They're in fear. They made mistakes. It's too late to take any action. Time is out. Everybody can see how strong you are. Official person. There could be an official person here with a stopwatch. I mean, Creator is like there. Creator's there. Creator's like, hey, time. Beep. Over. Time out. Beep, 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 beep. Time for a change. Poverty. In the reverse. So you're not in poverty. You have gained your freedom from whatever kind of bindings, whatever kind of negative restrictions were placed upon you. You have a defense, and you're longing for your love. We've got a mature man here. Main male could be a mature man. We're going to continue to clarify. So we've got the strength of two together coming together. They're coming together and with their purpose. They know what they're here to do. Happiness. Being happy means you're on the right path. Justice is being served here. This is something that you can trust. You're both very much connected to your intuition, to spirit, to the all that is. And you're coming into a union that is reciprocal. So it's an equal give and take, which is going to be wonderful because it will be a relationship that increases you rather than decreases you. So that's really good. You release the need to know all the answers. You're in a dance. You're in a dance with life, and you're irreplaceable. You're in a freaking dance with life, baby, and sometimes life takes the lead. And you just gotta go with it. There is a healing, there is a forgiveness, there is a release of the fear and anxiety regarding union. You're coming into emotional balance. Your cup is full, and you're here with the Creator, making things right, delivering justice, putting a halt to this. And these ones are in despair. Yeah, they're in despair. They may want your forgiveness. Main female innocent. Oh. So the main male persevered through whatever this envious third wheel enemy did. And they got caught. This false person, this envious false person, got caught being malicious, using passion to try to gain a marriage. They were malicious with passion, and whatever it was, they had the wrong idea about this main male. Main male has a soul contract with somebody, persevered through this, and this somebody is it's this main female privileged lady. Privileged lady, innocent privileged lady, main female, wealthy. And wealth could mean many things, you know. It could be an abundance of luck. It could be, you know, you're the lucky clover, you know. I mean, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But you're innocent. You're innocent, and so there is a great deal to be said about that. On the bottom of the deck, we've got occupation. There could be another job coming up. You may be making a journey in the near future. On the distant horizons, you're seen as high honor. Seen as high honor. Courtship in the house. Real estate. You're honest. You didn't do anything. You're coming into some real estate or a mega project. You might be starting a project. You're calm. Got a new soul contract. You're a main male. Whoever this false person is, it was this third party enemy was coming after you, trying to mess this marriage up for you. They were, yeah, it's like they were trying to Jezebel you out of your divine kingdom spouse using passion, and they were being malicious against you. You overcame it. You persevered through it. There's a death, man. That was nasty. That was nasty. Whatever that was nasty. They're in a tower. Justice. 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 Collaboration, unity, backup. Backup. Calling for backup. Hello. It's time time for a change. They made some bad choices. There's death here. And there's unexpected income too. So maybe this perseverance, oh, they're bound to their commitments and they're protesting. They're protesting being bound to their commitments. They made bad choices. They took risks. Trying to get your unexpected income. Now they want to compromise. So they can continue to indulge. They're defending their beliefs to the Creator. They think that, I don't know, they're thinking about, there's nightmare. They weren't able to cause you a nightmare. They're all up in their thoughts. They weren't able to cause you a nightmare. They're trying to defend their beliefs to the Creator. The Creator's like, hey, you were never neglected. And you have no regret for what you were doing. There was no reason for you to be attacking this person. You had everything you needed. And they simply got caught using sex as a weapon. Maliciously. Being malicious. Absolutely malicious. And that's that forgiveness thing, that release, that's maliciousness, around the maliciousness of that. It could be a challenge. But, the Creator's here delivering justice around that. And in the environment, it's so sweet. I will go over it again before we shut this out because I just want to remind you of what's there. So that you may try to wrap your head around forgiving this, releasing it, putting it in where it goes with the previous cycle. Take the lessons from the experience and put it behind you, right? You're okay. Absolutely okay. Everything's fine. Everything's hunky-dory. Hunky-dory, you're all strong and everybody can see it. You're an official person or somebody's an official person here calling time. Everybody put down your pencils. The test is over. And somebody made a lot of mistakes and they're in fear about it. You gained your freedom. You're not in poverty. You were defended or defense. You defended yourself. You were defended. You're longing for your counterpart. This could be a mature man. Oh, a mature man could be cursed. They made mistakes. They're in fear. They're cursed. They cursed themselves trying to get your money. So there's a mature man that cursed themselves. You are seen as irreplaceable. You're a blessing. You're going to come into reciprocity, equal give and take. Or maybe this is what's happening in the environment right now. Reciprocity. Everybody's coming into equal give and take. Everybody's getting what they gave. If you gave out a lot of love, you're going to get a lot of love. If you gave out with love, you're going to get a lot of stuff back with love. If you gave out with curses and hate, you're going to get back a lot of stuff with curses and hate. And this one just fell right out of my hand. It's like natural disasters for this guy. He's getting cursed. He's got natural disasters. He's going to have a reason to, and a desire to survive, I suppose. Hopefully he has a desire to survive. Memories. Da, 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 da. Reunion. Reunion. Healing. Reunion. Balance. Somebody's trying to defend their beliefs to the Creator. They're all stressed out. They're feeling weighed down. They don't have any energy. Their pride is hurt. They failed. And this main female privileged lady is wealthy, whether that means in energy or whatever. Take it as it resonates. They're stressed out because you have alliances. You have friends. They weren't expecting you to have friends. It's like they were surprised or something that you made friends along the way. They were like, they were expecting you to fight with everybody. They were like thinking everybody was going to be fighting with you, everybody was hurting you. Your life was nothing but conflict because people hated you. Because why? Because of the lies that were told and all of the different D's about you, right? And all of the mask wearers pretending to be you, doing stuff so that they could send more and more people after you to hate you and hurt you. But you triumphed and you're coming into eternal love. You triumphed and you're coming into eternal love. They failed. So, okay, main female privileged lady, you triumph and you're coming into love. There's evidence of what they did. There's an investigation happening and they're in fright. Constancy, consistency. You're honest, you're consistent, you didn't do anything, you haven't done anything, you've received a promise, you've got a soul contract, justice is being served. Main male, you persevered through this extreme challenge and your foe is in a tower. They got caught using passion maliciously out of envy. They don't know where you're at. Pleasure seekers, envious pleasure seekers, and it's like they're challenged because they've been cut off from your services. They no longer can access your services. They no longer have access to your services. They're in a tower. They got caught being malicious, using sex to try to gain a marriage, and they didn't get one with you. You're a sweetheart. They wanted, oh man. They wanted to give a sweetheart to the merchant, and they didn't get the marriage. They didn't get the contract. They were being malicious, using sex. And this main male survived. They persevered through this challenge, and now this person is sick. They wanted this false person to get with this main male, get the marriage, and then sell off this sweetheart, his actual divine counterpart. Wow, man, his irreplaceable union. They were trying to infiltrate. They didn't get the wedding. Again, marriage in the reverse, wedding in the reverse. It didn't work. This passion, whatever, this sexual energy and whatever they were trying to do to trap this main male, it didn't work. They're bound to their commitments. They made some bad choices. There's death here for the third party, and they want to compromise now. They didn't get the money. They were going after unexpected income, and they didn't get the money. You can't read that, but it says money. Something with the resolution on this thing. I don't know. It is an old computer. Thought. Thought. Yeah, thoughts out here twice. Whoever this is, they're thinking. They're all up in their thoughts. They're driven. They're trying to defend their beliefs to the Creator. They don't want to be in a nightmare, or they weren't able to cause a nightmare for you. They don't regret what they were doing, and they were never neglected. They had everything they needed. There was no reason for them to do this. You're okay. You're strong. Everybody can see it. There's an official person here, or you're an official person. Time is, it's too late to take any action. They made mistakes. They're in fear. The Lord is sending a message. An official person, it's time is over. Time is done. Too late to take any action. The Lord is calling the shots. Mature man bound to their curse. That third party, this feminine energy, there's death. This mature man like was trying to curse you with poverty, but yeah, they're going to have to be, that's coming back to them. They got misfortune. Yeah, what they wished for you is what they're getting. You're coming in the strength of two together. You know what your purpose is. You're happy. Justice is being served. This is something you can trust. You're irreplaceable. It's reciprocity. And you release the need to know all the answers. And there's house in the reverse. They couldn't take your house. Or maybe this union isn't about a house. Yeah, they couldn't take your house. And I'm thinking this is the body. Like they were working to take the body. And yeah, it's all about physicality and energy, and it's a currency. It's a commodity. But they weren't able to take your house. And to me, this means they weren't able to take your physical vessel. You persevered. And now you're getting your reward of a proper circumstance. We got reunion in the reverse. They're in despair. They couldn't stop your or they're not able to come. They didn't get a reunion. So they wanted your reunion. They wanted the reunion. They wanted you down. They wanted you out, and they wanted your reunion, but they didn't get it, and they're in despair. They could want forgiveness. You know, I could have went off on that a whole long time ago, but you know, they might want forgiveness because, and they might be in fear and anxiety because despair is here. They didn't get the reunion, and now they're like, oh no, please take me with you. I wasn't able to unalive you, so now will you please take me with you? And it's like, wow. So they're still trying to use passion. They're trying to use sex and passion to hook in. But you didn't fall for it, main male. You did not fall for it, and they're in despair. They're in deep despair because it failed because you got love here. You triumphed. Love triumphed. Eternal love. You, main male, are your main female is here. Privileged lady, innocence, sudden wealth, all that good stuff. You overcame the Jezebel, succubus, whatever you want to call her. I don't even know. Woohoo! Good on you. Good on you. Fortune, wife. Your wife has a fortune. Surprise. All right. Well, hey, my apologies about all the the jar of water in the freezer with the lid and all that. I don't even know what that was all about. Okay, so I hope this reading was entertaining or confirmed something. Oh, wait. Let me tell you about the environment again. I want to tell you this. I want to reiterate what this is. because I think it's fantastic. And I just want to tell you again that you may be a little bit head shy, and I don't blame you, not one bit, because this was a very, very serious challenge that affected the heart chakra and the trust and the faith and, you know, all of that. And it could have very well been that the only thing that kept you going when the whole world showed you that they didn't possess any of that was that you had it for yourself. You trusted yourself. You had faith in yourself. You believed in yourself and your connections to spirit, to your higher, to whatever you want to consider that. And you didn't need any of that outside stuff. Anyhow, you're irreplaceable. You're coming into a union of reciprocity, equal give and take. Something you can trust. Both of you are intuitively connected to that inner voice that guides you in a good way. You release the need to know all the answers. You flow with life, connected with spirit, connected to the intimacy of life in all of its forms, energetically. You know that being happy means you're on the right path, whatever the circumstance. And you know what you're here to do. You have a purpose. Justice is being served on behalf of divine union. And you're coming into the strength of 2gether. Now, it was never about a house. It's not about materialistic things. And the other way this can be read is that they were not able to take your vessel and give it to the merchant or whatever resides within that vessel. They were not able to obtain that. So that's another way you can look at that. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.